Okay, it's been a long time and this is well overdue, but this is the Silver Stack of the Month for March of 2017. And today is April the 13th of 2017, Monday, Thursday. Okay, well, maybe I shouldn't be doing silver on Monday, Thursday, but in any case, what we have here is the last of the Nordic Creatures series, and this is the Great Eagle. You see it there. Once again, very nice. Yeah, I didn't realize that they were going to limit it to, I think it's 5 in the series, 4 or 5. But this is the end of the line for the Nordic Creatures series. And this one is a 5-ounce antique silver proof, number 18 of 500. So I jumped on this one pretty early and purchased that from Provident Metals. And here are the 1-ounce varieties of the same round. Number 29 of 2000 and number 28 of 2000. So they didn't quite get all the Nordic Creatures that I had hoped that they would, but well, I guess they did what they could, and I guess they're going to move on to something else now, and so shall I. And now this is an unusual one, and I'll show you the certificate of authenticity. And this is something from Skull Coins. This is the Zodiac series that began in 2015. And we're finally up to Scorpio, which is my Zodiac. And this is 10 of 12. And this is the what's been offered from them: gold, copper, and silver. This happens to be the silver one. It's antique finish, and 500 are going to be minted, and this is number 230. So essentially what Skull, I don't know if any of you guys are familiar with what the Skull Coins Zodiac series has done. Basically, they kind of skeletonized whatever your zodiac sign or sign happened to be. And since mine is a Scorpio, they kind of made, I guess, a skeleton on the inside of the exoskeleton for the Scorpion, and made a very interesting looking creature. Okay, I'm looking to see if there's any numbers on this side there. In any case, it took a long time for this to come out after the series was first announced. And even after I ordered it, it took quite a few months for it to make it to me. Okay. Scorpio. You can see the lettering there, Scorpio. Okay, yeah, that's just one of those interesting things. They're not going to make a lot of them, so I wanted to grab one while I could. Okay, and these are some of the Queen Beasts. This is 2-ounce, 9999 silver. And this is the Lion of England. With the Queen on the back, as usual. And the Griffin of Edward. These are very nice. These are very nice coins. I really like them. and I shall endeavor to buy more of them, but I'm not sure exactly how many I'm going to be able to swing. And last but not least, for the Queen's Beasts, I think this is the most recent offering, and this is the Red Dragon of Wales. Of course, I always had a fascination with dragons, and so this suits me just fine. And these are all kind of mythological creatures, the griffin, the dragon, and such. But it's very nice. Very edgy, too. I mean, it's kind of like really kind of pulling out my gloves. Okay, and this is from JM Bullion, which is why I purchased these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And these are from the Royal Mint. You can see there. Very interesting pattern. Kind of like offset cubes with striations forming the cube. So this is very, very interesting pattern. I don't think you can appreciate it unless you actually see one in your hand. Hold it up to the light and see what it does. Okay, and I believe they refer to this particular one as the center shield. There's 1 or 2 other offerings similar, and you can see the almost like the orbits with the radial patterns there. So this is a very nice piece, very nice. Okay, and another interesting offering, and this I purchased from the Provident Metals. This is the 4 Horsemen of the Apocalypse. This happens to be the White Horse of Conquest. And I think this was minted from the Golden State Mint. And you can see the 4 horses with the shield, with the symbols representing each horseman. And nowadays, whenever I hear about the 4 horsemen, I always think about wrestling. I'm sure most of you guys who enjoyed wrestling in the 80s know what I'm talking about. Okay, and you have the Provident Metals Prospector rounds. Picked up, managed to get 4 of these guys. Very nice. No preview on these. These are the original style. Okay. And once again, another Philharmonic. The go-to government minted coin. Always try to pick up a couple of these, but in March I only managed to pick up 1. Okay, and some constitutional silver you have here. This is the Peace Dollar, 1922. I would like to acquire more of the Peace Dollars, and maybe even some Morgans as well. Managed to pick up 1 of these. I believe they had graded this as very fine. Okay, I picked up a pair of Franklin half dollars. You see that one was 1952. This is 1951. Both of them looking a little worn. nevertheless a nice addition. And a pair of Kennedys. $1964, 90% silver. 1964, the year of my birth. Always glad to see some of these show up in my silver stack for the month. Okay, I managed to grab a couple more of these. As you can see, that'd be 3, 6, 9. These are the NQ's Indians. These are Golden State Mint products. Always a nice way to round out any kind of purchase that you make from Provident Metals. And of course you can always get these directly from the source as well. But if I'm ordering and I need to round out up to the nearest 100 for the free shipping, $100 gets you free shipping, always grab a couple of these. And last but not least, in this massive pile here, no, it's not that massive, you have another offering from Monarch Precious Metals, and this is Nefertiti. These are all 1/10 of an ounce silver rounds. I picked up 40 of them. And of course, being Egyptian motif, it was a must-have. $9.99 fine silver. And I think with this series, they started with the half ounce. Was it half ounce? I know this the 10th ounce, no, quarter ounce, I think it was. Well, so far they have 3 offerings, and this is the latest one. Very nice, thin. Very nice. And if you order 20 of them, they come in these cloth satchels. Okay, well, that was my silver stack of the month. This video is a little long. I got a nice diversity in March. Not a whole lot of anything in particular except for perhaps these, but this is just 40 ounces, 4 ounces. I wish it was 40, just 4 ounces. And I just like to try to get some diverse things, just to look at some of them, see what they're about. Some, like the Constitutional Silver, that's something I've been meaning to acquire more of, and I've been doing a fairly decent job of lately. Like the different series that come out, they're always a nice addition. And of course, like the Queen's Beats, that's another series. And just put to bed the series with the Nordic creatures. Alright, thanks for watching, and be sure to share your stacks as well. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.